Welcome to the Board Game Club. This is Betrayal at Baldur's Gate. Jen is going first.
Finger hands.
Awesome. So, I have a speed of 4, so I'm going to move... Which one?
You're the white one.
You're the white one.
Cool.
You can tell because your card is white.
Yeah.
Red door, red place. Welcome to the weapon shop. You can exit from here to the weapon shop basement by spending 1 additional space of movement.
Do we have that yet?
No, we don't.
No, we don't.
But you get an item.
Yes, you do get an item.
It doesn't have to line up with that color.
I know.
It has to be a door.
It doesn't matter.
Ring of X-ray vision. Someone used strange magic to mount a living eye on this ring. Someone who undoubtedly placed utility far ahead of appearance. When you discover the new tile, you may use the ring to look at the top 2 tiles of that stack and choose one to draw. Place the other on the bottom of the stack. After you use the ring, roll a die. The result 0. Discard this item as the ring slips from your fingers and rolls away.
Terrifying.
That is terrifying. Alright, Torrey, your turn.
Alright.
Jen has a weird ring now.
I do.
So, I'm sitting at a speed of 5. I'm going to go a different way than Jen went. I'm going to run out this side.
You're going outside.
I'm going to run out to the streets.
Riot. Welcome to the fountain. Once per game, if you enter turn here, gain 1 sanity.
I think I'm going to take advantage of that.
And just add your...
I am not the most sane person, but I will mark that.
I
and
am
I'll
the
take my
most sane
sanity.
person.
You are. What's your sanity?
6.
Oh, well, I'm 4. I'm gaining slowly.
Turn out to me.
Okay, my turn. I think I'm gonna elect to do that too. Because I'm also...
Come join me in the fountain.
I'm also pretty nuts.
We'll appreciate it quite well. It seems like it's a lovely individual holding a jug.
I'm slightly more sane.
Put me... First of all, you moved me.
No.
I'm purple.
Okay, he
Torrey
moved you.
Torrey moved me.
Oh, that's true, I did.
The small
I
one.
just saw blue and got
But it
confused.
doesn't... That's not blue, it's purple.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna do also the same thing because I need 7 sanity.
It's oh wow.
Can you pass me one of your
It is
dots?
it is a party at the fountain with everyone except for Jen.
Don't worry, I'm coming there soon.
Okay.
Jen's on her way.
Well, that being said, being Jen's
Yeah.
turn.
Do you have 4 speed?
I do have 4 speed.
Well, there we go.
Now everyone's more sane.
Now we
I'm
get to
glad
have a
we've
full
taken
party.
this field trip.
And now we can start covering more rooms.
Now that everyone has had their fair share of time at the fountain. Alright, well, we'll make sure to grab the right person this time. And let's go back off this way and still keeping to the theme of staying away from other people.
Building, storehouse,
Ooh.
I-
Item.
item. No special effects.
No special effect. Potion of Speed. The vial is filled with a mixture of yellow and black liquids that swirl and mingle in a miniature storm. You can use this item to add 2 additional die to a maximum of 8 to any speed rolls you make for the remainder of your turn. You can also move an additional 2 spaces that turn.
Pretty sweet.
Helpful.
I love the outdoors. Let's continue
And
outdoors.
stay in the streets.
That's true.
The streets.
Haunted Alley. When exiting, you must attempt a speed roll of 3+. If you fail, lose 1 sanity, but continue moving.
Ooh,
Okay. Oh, but an omen.
Ooh, and the omen. First omen.
Dimensional shackles. Lose 1 speed. Well, shit. I need that. Alright. Gain 1 speed if you lose control of the shackles. Whenever you make an attack against an adventurer on your tile and win, you may give the defender the card instead of inflicting damage. The omen can't be dropped or stolen, but it can be given as above. It can also be traded as long as both players agree. Alright, so now I'm going to make a haunt roll, where I roll 1 dice, and hope I get below a 6.
Can you do it?
Look, I did.
Wow, it's below 6.
Okay, so yes, move me here and then there. Good. What?
That's outdoors.
Streets.
That's where I wanted to go. Fuck, not the cursed statue. Oh, actually, it's just an exit to the Titan landing. Yay!
That's not too bad.
So I'm so glad this video is no longer PG.
Oh, damn.
I think you're allowed, like, what?
I forgot. Anyways,
We'll bleep
not on YouTube, it's not.
You get an omen.
Yes.
And 2 dice.
Fun time.
The Berserker axe. This axe was made to kill. It just needs you to help it fulfill its destiny. You roll 2 additional dice when making a might attack with... This is useless to me.
Give me that.
While you're on the tile... depends if you're evil. I'm not gonna.
That's true. I have 5 might.
If you're on a tile
That's
with
base.
1 or more opponents, you cannot leave that tile unless you first attack an opponent with this weapon.
Perfect.
You can't use another weapon while you're using this one. This weapon can't be dropped, traded, or stolen.
Damn
Oh,
it.
well, then you're not getting
It
it.
can't be dropped or traded, but it can be stolen.
Oh.
So I have to fight you for it, which
Yeah.
is not what I want.
Lower than 6.
Perfect.
Nice.
Next one, we're actually going to have a risk of it being above 6.
Alright,
Shen.
Yennefer.
Oof. Nah.
Oof, nah.
That's the best reaction.
Mansion. You get an event.
There we go. Ooh, alright. You look down and see a fat, horrid-looking rat scamper away. As you notice the pain in your foot, you suddenly don't feel so well. You have been infected with lycanthropy. Take this card in front of you. Lose 1 knowledge, 1 sanity, but gain 1 might and 1 speed. If you inflict physical damage to an adventurer on your tile with an attack, you may choose to also infect them with lycanthropy. If you do, they also lose 1 knowledge and sanity and gain 1 might and 1 speed. They can then infect other adventurers using the same rule. Each adventurer can be infected with lycanthropy only once per game. You have been bitten by a were-rat.
Thank you.
That's great.
Alrighty. I will just continue to explore off in this direction. I'm going to stay inside. So we're building.
Inside seems to be safer.
Inside does just seem in general safer. Alright, the Sorcerer's Sundries. Would you like to read this one?
Sure, let's do it. Moment of calm.
Ooh.
You suddenly find yourself alone. It can't hurt to search the place, right? Every adventurer on a building tile must roll 1 die.
Uh-oh.
Ah! I'm outside!
I'm in a building.
Jen's in a
Jen,
building.
you are in a building. It's just the 2 of us. 2. I'm hoping that's good.
So let's start with Jen. Jen, nothing happens.
Yes.
2, draw an item card.
Ooh, yes.
I did
The
that.
Helm of Teleportation. When you put on this helmet, you can feel a sudden sense of disorientation as the world bends and shifts around you. Instead of moving normally, you can place your adventurer figure on any revealed tile, and this ends your turn immediately. Discard the item after use.
Dang.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That is really cool.
I can put on a magical teleporting helmet.
1 time.
1 time.
All I have is an axe. You know
Then it
what's...
teleports away.
Do you know what's sad about this axe? I attack with sanity.
It's like fancy
I
magic.
want
Uber.
it.
So this axe is useless to me because I attack with sanity.
If I use
Well,
that,
that's unfortunate.
if I use that and my special, I could have 9.
Wow. 9 what?
A die on a might
You
roll.
can't have more than 8.
I know, but I could have 8. Like,
Alright, where are you
already.
moving?
Not here. I want to get away from here. So first I need to make a speed roll, which I need 3 die.
3 speed for a 3+, that's not terrible.
That is average.
It's average. There we
It
go.
happened.
3.
Excellent.
The average.
And let's go. I can't go inside with my current speed, so I'm gonna stay outside.
Alright. You have an event. You can place that however you'd like.
Let's allow the cursed statue to be connected to the rose portal.
You find a treasure chest here. Pristine and shiny, just waiting for someone to plunder it.
Fun.
You may open the chest by rolling 2 dice and discarding this card. If you choose not to open the chest, place a square chest token on this tile.
I'm rolling.
Alrighty.
2.
On 2. It's already looted, you find nothing.
Well, I'm sad.
Ooh. That is sad.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here.
Ooh, we're going downstairs.
Yes.
So 1.
No, that's not me. Silly.
That's me.
Sorry.
No, press. No, that's read the statue.
You can go to the catacomb landing. Okay.
1.
2.
Try to check out the basement.
Beast's lair.
Ooh.
This is why we don't go to the catacombs.
That sounds happening.
There's a lot of dead people looking like in that lair.
Pipes of haunting. You may use this omen to play the pipes during your turn after the haunt has begun. If you do, each adventurer, small monster, and NPC within 2 tiles must attempt a sanity 4+ roll. If they do not have a sanity trait or they fail the roll, you may move them 1 space away from you if possible. They cannot discover any tile with that movement.
Alrighty.
So I can push people away with my pipes.
With your pipes.
Pipes.
Alright.
My pipes.
Roll for a haunt roll. You
This-
get 3
This
dice.
is the first one that actually has
Also
the threat
for
of being
the
able to do it.
0.
Nothing.
Wow.
Nothing at all.
That's a fantastic roll. Alrighty.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Head over.
To a building, the Spy's Roost.
Ooh.
There's an event in here and nothing else.
That makes sense. The Spy's Roost would be right by the weapon shop.
That does make sense.
Without warning,
Without the map.
a massive tentacles emerges from the ground and swipes at you. You must attempt a sanity roll.
It also explains why there's no spies in the
Your
spies.
sanity
Roost.
is 3.
Yeah.
2.
2. The tentacles might not be real, but the shock to your mind is lose 1 sanity.
Oh,
This
you
game-
lost a lot of sanity.
This game really does punish you for having low stats.
It does.
Good thing you gained the sanity over there.
The rich get richer and the low statted poor go down.
Yep, they die. They just die.
They just die.
Sorry.
Alrighty. Let's just keep checking. You know, we haven't figured out 1, 2, 3. Let's fill in this hole.
Sure.
Why not?
Murder row.
Well, that's
Exit from here to the catacomb landing.
that sounds so friendly.
It's an omen.
I do love a good. You know what? I will, even though it doesn't work, I'll
It's
face
also
the
a
murder
dead.
row at the haunted alley.
Which makes sense.
Makes sense,
Yeah,
but
the
also
catacomb landing.
neither way works.
Omen.
Omen. Symbol of Baal. The sinister
sounds
holy
like-
symbol is covered in blood. You feel your temperature
Blood.
begin to rise as you handle it. After the hunt begins, whenever an adventurer is killed, roll 1 dice, which has various effects from gaining might or taking damage. The omen cannot be dropped, traded, or stolen.
Wait, sorry, when does that happen?
Just after the hunt begins, whenever an adventurer is killed.
Okay.
So that is now
That is-
4
That is
dice.
a fitting
Can turn
card
the track
to get.
up
To get in
4.
murder row, yeah.
And we are on 2, 3,
5.
5.
Oh.
Not 6. Not 6. That's the important part.
Thank the Lord. All right, my turn.
On to you.
1, 2.
You can come hang out with me
I
in
have
Murder
3
Row.
speed. I'm just gonna keep going this way.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, look out onto the streets.
The
Watch post. With another event. Fog drifts towards you. A rat runs into it, and you hear a loud squeak. As the fog wafts forward, you see the husk of the rodent. You must attempt a knowledge roll.
Not very smart. Not a smart.
You must try to escape the
93
vampiric
dice.
mist. Floor dice don't count.
Floor dice never count.
2.
That's not
It
good.
must only kill rats, you say to yourself as
Oh.
you walk through the fog. Take 1 point of physical damage.
Of course I do. I'm an idiot.
Not the brightest move one could make, but I mean, it's the move we've made nonetheless.
Yes. Okay. Okay, where am I going? I'm saying the catacombs despite.
Despite the threat of the
Despite it being a
catacombs.
bad idea.
Look, I've taken more damage than you.
You
Shrine to
purposely
Baal.
walked through vampiric mist. Just be like, oh man, it must only hurt the rats.
I'm an idiot.
You found
You
what?
end your turn here, take 1 point of mental damage. It is an omen.
Oh, it's the Shrine of Baal.
Yeah.
To match with my symbol of Baal.
Come down here. It's a great idea.
Wonder what kind of ball? Basketball? Baseball?
Too many A's.
It only has 2 A's.
In a row, though.
And an
Too
H.
many
A
images.
silent H. A mean lock. A companion. A strange horrid fey creature lurks in the shadows, filling your mind with terror. With 2 speed. When you take physical damage, you apply it as mental damage instead.
Oh. That's fun.
Subtract to
works for
5,
you.
and here's your dice.
Oh,
Now
it's
we're
minus
getting-
5 now. That's great.
Now we're getting at a real threat.
Yeah.
5 dice for the haunt roll. That's a 6.
That's 6. So,
Alrighty.
the haunt will begin. Please
A
grab
mean
the...
lock and the shrine
the-
of Baal.
It would be really good if you got the symbol of
Traitor's
Baal at the
Home.
Shrine of Baal.
Yeah,
That would have been very fitting.
it would have.
Haunt 25. The haunt revealer, that's me. Oh wait, lowest knowledge.
Oh.
Oh, that's probably me. I have 3.
Oh, I have 4.
4.
Hurrah! Tis
Yes.
not
Is
us.
it
Not
me?
breaking
It's
the streak
you.
this time.
23, you said?
25.
25. Alright, goodbye.
I would double check that because
What place was it?
The Shrine of Ball.
Shrine of Ball, and what item?
Mean Lock.
Yep, 25. Alright, bye-bye.
Bye.
We should pause
Alright.
that while we
I think so, yeah.
instructions.
It also scrunched up again.
Wait, so do you want to fully like stop this read?
Yeah,
It could help just to read it.
I mean, sure.
Okay,
for
so
the
what do we
glo-
have?
For the, it's a short one. For the glory of Tyr, you hear a cough as a dark figure trailing blood stumbles and falls on the ground. Upon moving closer, you realize it is mortally wounded paladin of Tyr. He reaches for your hand. That desperation in his voice. With that, oh fuck, I can't read. With desperation in
Do
his
you want me to
voice,
read it?
he beseeches you. Find the phylactery. Finish the hunt.
Hey, you people, get out of here.
Oh, do you need to change the board?
I do. It says right now, for this haunt,
Oh,
the traitor
it
stays
just
in the
said
room
leave
while
the
the
room.
heroes
Ah.
exit to read and discuss their strategy.
Already?
Okay, we're all leaving then. It's your job to put up the blanket then.
Yeah.
I'll fix it.
Just pause the video.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'll just jump there. Being prepared. He did miss his hands.
Ah, no, I didn't.
Leah, it
Okay.
is your turn to start because I am the haunt revealer.
Okay.
Wait, set up the haunt.
1,
Yeah.
2.
Where's that?
Where's the kitchen?
The kitchen is right.
I am in the kitchen.
1, 2,
I am an.
3, 4.
I was gonna say I'm an obstacle, yeah.
That doesn't matter. She has enough.
Yes. And I'm gonna roll knowledge on this obstacle token.
You have the Berserker's Axe, you have to attack me.
Good point. I'm gonna attack you. So I have 4 dice to attacking you with the Berserker's Axe.
Yep.
4.
4.
I have 5 dice.
Please roll real bad.
5.
5. Take 1 damage.
No, at least I get to take it as mental
You
damage.
could take it as mental damage.
I have to take it as mental damage.
All right,
Oh, you
and
have
then,
to.
And then you can
Because
continue
of
your
the
walk.
mean lock.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna attempt to discover this phylactery. That's
That's the success.
So it flips over the obstacle token?
Yep.
Okay, flip it over.
Number 4.
Number 4. A skeleton warrior animates.
Shit.
Place a skeleton token on the tile and immediately make an attack with it against that hero. Skeletons will activate during the monster turn, which is after my turn.
Or 3 of them, I'm assuming.
Just 1 animates on that obstacle.
Oh, I know. I'm just noticing you have 2 more skeletons.
Yeah, well, there may or may not be more skeletons. Who knows?
I'm scared of the skeletons.
Skeletons make a might 3 attack against you.
I defend with 2.
Ooh, wow. 4. 3.
Take 1 damage.
Wow, that's actually quite impressive. 2 dice.
Goodbye, sanity.
Alrighty.
Okay. Jen.
Jen, you're up.
Cool, and that skeleton is just there?
It will animate. Yeah, it'll activate on the monster turn, but it does act as a small obstacle.
What's your speed?
4. I can't go by it now.
Are you 4 or
Oh my gosh, my speed went up. I'm good. Yeah.
She still can't pass it.
3, 4,
Okay.
5?
Yeah, I can now, right?
1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5.
Okay.
Roll knowledge. 4.
You're good. Thank you.
Oh shit. Sorry. What's that?
Nope.
No.
I've never been good at die rolls.
I don't know if you can
That's
be good
not
at
a
die rolls.
Thankfully, you cannot really be good at random chance. Alright, so then that's
yeah,
that.
you can choose to attack that skeleton if you want. It's just a thing that you can attack. There's no special rules for
And
attacking.
I think you already passed
And I
it.
don't, I'm like not
We've already
smart
passed it.
anymore,
Okay. Sure.
So I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to attempt my own knowledge roll. Don't drop that head. Woo!
That is.
That is very much a success.
That is a success.
3.
They find an item left behind by the paladin. That hero draws an item card.
Gladly. Gambler's dice. Despite their sinister appearance, these dice make you feel like your luck is finally going to turn around. During any turn, you may re-roll any dice that rolled a 0. You must keep the second roll, taking 1 point of mental damage for each of the re-rolled dice that is still a 0. Good amount
Okay.
of extra chance with a bit of risk added into it. Always fun.
Alright, my turn.
It would be.
I'm going to use my 5 speed and go 1, 2, 3, and attack. Actually, no, I'm going to attack Leah.
Ooh.
Good choice.
I'm going to use my reckless attack, which
Okay.
lets me roll 7 dice.
Oh,
Wow! That's a lot of dice.
After I do that, I have to take 1 die of physical damage.
Oh, good. Only that one. Wow, that's actually extremely weak.
Why?
5.
Yeah, that was.
I only get 2 dice.
Oh.
You
Oh, you're
automatically take
guaranteed 1 damage, so just don't take too many more.
3 damage.
3 damage. Can you take that?
Yeah. It's not good though.
I have to take 1 die.
Wow,
Okay, that's a
0.
0. I take no damage.
I can't take physical damage. It's gonna fuck me. I literally can't. I can't physically do it.
I'm not
Yeah.
dead yet.
The
I have so
also
much speed to lose and I can't use it. How do I lose control of Mila? By dying?
Probably.
You just want it gone.
No, because it says if I lose control of it, I lose 2 speed, but it
Yeah.
can't be dropped, traded, or stolen.
So, pretty much.
So I lose 2
Dying.
speed when I die, which doesn't matter.
Effectively.
I guess unless you die before the haunt starts.
okay. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. And now this dude
Skeleton?
is the skeleton's gonna attack Leah. 3 might.
Yep. 2 for defense. 1. 3.
Okay,
So
so
your skeleton will take 2 damage.
Stunned.
Yeah.
Typically, monsters don't take damage; they just get stunned.
Okay. Yep.
Leah.
Moving to the very last one. 1,
yep,
2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 speed.
No.
it says.
One,
1, 2,
2.
3, 4, 5. Because there's 2 obstacles in this
Oh,
one.
then
Oh no,
maybe-
it's a stunned op. Never mind. It's a
It's
stunned.
stunned.
It's stunned.
Stunned.
Never
Okay,
mind.
give me 2 more dice. Oh, 1 more die. I only have 3 damage now because I'm dying.
Uh-oh.
That's why I moved as far away as possible.
Good
3,
job.
0. That's
Wow, so you find nothing.
Okay.
Alright.
Jen.
Would you like to make another attempt at the obstacle in your room first?
No, I want to move to the one in Leah's room and try that.
Okay. We can do that.
I guess I should
1,
stay.
2, 3.
probably.
I should stay even if I'm gonna die next turn.
It's up to you.
Are you gonna die next turn? You're not gonna die next turn.
Okay, cool. I'll stay there.
You have so much health. Also, you can heal yourself.
Oh, I always forget it. Cool.
You can heal Leah.
You can also heal me.
What is?
Not sure.
You can even do this and heal Leah because they're different actions.
Yep.
Ooh,
You end your turn when you draw a card, not perform actions.
cool. And we're rolling 4 because it's.
You
Whatever your knowledge
I
is,
ended
you
up
roll.
gaining 1 in a
Yeah,
trait
knowledge.
helps.
Yeah.
It helps you be less dead.
Jen.
2.
I told him not.
You guys, that is brutal.
You
Alright.
only need to roll a 3, Jen.
Do you want to go try to maybe you can do a heal on Leah potentially? Could help.
Yeah.
Is it only physical traits or is it any trait?
Any trait.
Any trait.
It moves
Okay.
it up
Yeah.
by 1.
You can get your knowledge improved.
Okay.
That's 1, 2, 3. You can use a healing ward on Leah so she can
Yeah.
receive 1 knowledge back.
Yep.
And then
You just can't attempt to whatever. What are you doing to these obstacles?
trying to just look and discover them.
Okay, yeah, you just can't try and discover too much. Okay, so what just happened?
Okay, so
The camera died. We didn't
Yeah.
notice.
we have some
and-
camera problems. Well,
Somebody take the chair.
basically all that was
Yeah,
missed.
sorry. The frame was wrong. Everything good.
Okay, so we had some camera trouble. All that we basically just missed is that in the mean so, I was able to walk over, was able to successfully identify the obstacle as another skeleton, and the skeleton is attacked. And then it only used 2 of my movement to
Did
walk
1
into
damage.
here. Yep, it did 1 damage. So 2 of my movement was to get in here. I have a total of 5 speed. So I can then 1, 2, 3, 4 to get back out of the room, and then 5 to get back towards the backside.
Yep.
And now it's all the skeleton.
On to Tyler's turn.
Yeah, the skeleton is no longer stunned.
It becomes unstunned at the end of your turn.
Oh, right, yeah.
Otherwise it'd be pointless.
Yeah.
I have 5 speed, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No.
and I'm gonna
Roll for skeleton speed.
not yet. First, my
Yeah.
turn, because the monster turn happens after my turn.
Right.
Leah, what's your knowledge?
4.
Okay, I'm going to attack you with knowledge.
I don't like that.
I have 5 knowledge.
Ooh.
It's better than attacking me with might.
4. So we roll 4.
Okay, so you can successfully do this.
6. Take 2
Okay,
damage.
no, I don't take damage for that.
Ooh.
Okay.
But just nothing happens.
And no skeletons. I'm sad. Oh, no, they can do the thing, right? He just hasn't done it.
Yeah.
They can take over our brains.
Oh, totally forgot about that.
Me too, because he hasn't done it. Because he's just using his meaty arms to
His meaty arms.
just to punch us.
Yeah. Okay.
Roll.
Now I roll for skeleton speed. Skeletons have 3? 2. 2 speed.
0.
So the skeletons can't move.
Perfect.
That's it.
Gotta love that.
Skeleton becomes
That's
unstunned.
because I'm stunned.
And it is Leah's turn.
Give me my 4 dice to try to uncover the square, which I really hope is the phylactery.
Well,
It kind of has to be.
I don't know what else it could be. But I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Uncovered successfully.
It is the phylactery.
Obstacle 1. There we go. Alright, and with that, we can now just start beating up the Lich.
I can now be damaged. Before I couldn't be.
This is true. Alrighty.
I guess I'll punch you?
Okay.
I don't feel good about it.
You shouldn't. I have 5 might. You can't not punch me.
This is
You're in a
true.
room with me. You haven't, and you have the berserker's
I have 4
axe.
might.
There we go. Can you do it? Not bad. 6.
Quite good.
That's pretty good.
It's quite a solid roll. Get those out of the way so I don't get them confused. 1, 2, 3, 5.
5. I take 1 damage.
1 damage physical.
Yay!
I'll take speed.
I'm not doing well, guys.
That's okay.
Took 1 speed damage.
Jen.
I'm also going to attempt to.
Punch him in the face.
Yeah.
Jen, we're just gonna start a punching spree. It's gonna become a
and
boxing ring.
He
What's
came right.
Jen's knowledge?
Oh, my knowledge
4.
is also
Everyone's
4.
is 4.
Everyone's is 4. That's why.
We're not
That's
super
why you
smart.
went into the insanity. Ooh, 4.
I'm the highest roll this entire game.
That is, yeah. You've rolled 0 almost every other time.
Yeah.
You rolled a 2 once.
I did not help.
Oh,
Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You rolled 4.
So
That's
take
5
5
damage. If
5 physical damage.
you, if you can even survive that.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can!
Take your speed down.
I know who I'm targeting next.
I
You need your might.
You probably want to push that.
all the
Oh,
way to almost not dead yet.
Yeah.
nah.
Cool.
Alright, so you are now down to 3 speed and 3 might.
And I can no longer run away.
Not effectively.
He can move to
Alright.
there.
Move into the space.
So, yep, I will, I guess, come join this just brawling pit.
I have a question. Do the skeletons have a sanity score?
You do.
Okay.
Lovely. So you are
Actually,
gonna
I
have
also
five
have
dice.
a question.
Mhm.
Is it technically my turn still?
Yeah.
Can
Yeah,
I use
got
my
it.
other healing ward
Yeah.
on myself?
Yep.
I'm going to do that then.
Alrighty. That's all. Both of them gone.
Yep. Just gonna keep
My
that a
special
little.
You
ability.
could increase your speed from 3 to 3, but it is at least a
No,
3 that is
increase
farther
your-
from skill.
Increase your might to 4.
It has to be below starting trait,
Yeah.
of which
So
her
for me,
might is not.
This just gives me slightly more life when
Yeah,
he comes after
exactly.
me.
That's a good point.
It's a bit more survivability.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to attack you with my would-be 3 might, and then I will gambler's dice my zeros into 1 extra damage, and the other one is mental, but I don't need the mental anymore, so that's okay. This is gonna
This is
hurt.
a might attack, right?
Yes, sadly.
Okay. Whoop.
Wow, that's already terrifying. Wow, that's
7.
even more terrifying.
You take
So,
5.
5.
Oh, that's tough.
Nope, I'm just dead.
Oh. Should have saved
Damn
for
it.
you.
So, I'm just dead.
I don't want to kill them. Okay, my turn.
So my items will be dropped.
I'm
on
going
the
to
ground.
attempt a knowledge roll.
Useful. Yeah, blows dice, I guess.
Yeah.
Gambler's dice could be. You got the teleportation helm, some speed potion.
To just leave.
I mean, we
I don't know.
literally we have to just kill him. Leaving won't really affect anything or really help us.
I'm gonna make a knowledge roll against Leah again.
How many dice?
I have 5 dice, so I'll roll mine first, and Leah has 4, so she'll just take one of them. 2.
2.
You can
Ooh.
do this.
Very doable. 3. So now I take 1 damage.
Yay!
Mental damage.
No.
Um,
Yay.
And now you can roll.
Is
I
it
guess
And now I roll for
3.
2. It's
Yeah.
2.
Oh, sorry. 2 for the. I guess we'll
For-
start with
yep.
this one. He can move
3.
3 spaces.
1, 2, 3.
Mm.
And then we'll roll for that one.
Dice. 2.
0.
0. He
Does
can't
not
move.
move. But this one will attack Leah with 3 mud. 2. 1. Take 1 damage.
1 damage. Beautiful.
Oh, I have to take it as mental damage.
Yes, you do.
Damn.
Alright, Leah, it's your turn.
What's your might?
Plus 2 for the berserker attacks.
Okay. I was about to say, well.
Actually, I'll pick up your gambler's dice even though I can't use them.
This is true.
I can't use them this round.
Would you like any of my other
Yeah,
things?
you can't use any items that you pick up that round.
Would you like the speed potion or the helm?
The speed potion, or neither of them help me really.
Okie dokie.
Unless I want to run away and hope that skeletons can't follow.
That's my ideal plan.
But-
That's a bad plan.
I'm pretty sure you have to kill me.
Yes,
We do.
Yeah, so running
So-
away is useless.
exactly.
I just have
It's
a
a bad plan.
survivor's instinct. It
This
doesn't
is-
matter what game
There
you're
is no
playing.
survival. There is no such. You commit and hope to not die.
4.
Alright, I get 5.
Please roll terribly.
I did the last couple times, so we'll see.
That was
So
you
5 on the
so many
attack.
dice
Or sorry,
though.
was it
You
4?
rolled a 9
Was it
last
4?
time.
You got a 4.
No, like
Okay,
these two. When I fought Torrey, I rolled pretty terribly.
Yeah.
Kill
So
him.
4. That's a 5.
So take 1 damage, physical or mental. I guess you have to take
it as
mental because of what item?
Because of the mean lock.
Ah. All right,
Alright.
Jen, it's your turn.
Okay.
With your 3 might.
3 might. Yep.
With your 5 might. 2. You're probably going to die.
I think so.
You're
Oh,
going to die.
you're
That's
dead.
6. That's 4 damage.
I am 100% dead. 1, 2,
1,
3.
2. No. Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Because you would have had by 1. I thought you were almost surviving by 1
Alright.
damage. All right.
My turn.
Also dead.
Can we take them off the board if they're dead?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Because turning them sideways in my rules means
It's-
something
it
else.
is- Something else, right.
It means something else in ours as well. But
Okay.
just
They're dead.
if I could bounce them on their heads, they were doing a handstand. We would.
Now I only have 3 knowledge.
Perfect. I'm attacking you with knowledge again.
3.
Why does my knowledge suck?
Can you please start rolling that for defense?
Oh my
wow,
God.
0.
Good thing I have a gambler's dice because I just rolled 3 blank dice.
Yep.
Reroll
Go for
them.
it. Reroll.
4.
4,
And
but
I
you take
it-
1 mental damage.
You know what? And
Okay,
So
and
you
I
win.
take 1 mental damage.
You take 1 mental damage back.
Yep.
I'm down to 1 knowledge.
Yep. This is looking pretty bleak.
No. Skeleton's turn.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll to see if this skeleton moves first. It moves
Moves
3.
three.
1, 2, 3. This skeleton now is going to make a might 3 attack against Leah.
I don't see this turning out well.
Right.
But
It will not.
6.
6.
I'm dead. I have 2 mites.
Well, you could get.
Alright, Leah, it's your turn. I rolled 6.
I took damage.
That is 5 to you.
And you die. So all of you are dead. If all the heroes are killed or dominated, I win. You've all been killed. So if you win, the paladins of Tyr and their bumbling adventurer friends have been foiled. Soon Baldur's Gate will become your personal necropolis, and its citizens your undead army. So
Alas.
the Lich has killed everything in its path. The Dwarf Lich. And that's the game. That is Baldur's Gate.
That is how you play.
I'm sad.
We got pretty crushed, but it was good.
yeah.
I was so glad that you went for this one. Like, you backtracked instead of going
Yeah.
straight for this?
Because there's no way to know either one.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But I was just staring at Jen. I'm like, Jen, go back. Go back, Jen.
And what's actually funny is originally I was debating going straight to there because I didn't know if you had placed them.
I did get to place them.
See, I figured you would have placed it as far away as possible. But then the fact that you didn't know what they were when you were flipping them, I then was like, oh, then he probably placed them randomly.
That was intentional. I
Okay.
looked at the book intentionally
You
to trick you.
sneaky.
Alas, the mind games.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
that is Baldur's Gate. Betrayal at Baldur's Gate.
Just Is that apparently a thing now?
It has